Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to episode 2 of Rims and Ropes. I'm David. Let's get straight to the news, man. Forget all the intro. How y'all doing today? Let's get to it, man. Kyrie Irving said he wants a trade. He's out of here, man. Something about the Nets organization. That is 2 years in a row. Last year around this time, Kevin Durant is hurt. James Harden wants to go. He wants to go to Philly. This year, Kevin Durant is hurt. Around All-Star break, now Kyrie Irving wants to get traded. What's going on in the Nets organization right now? I do not know, but I think we all know where Kyrie really wants to go. But these are the teams that are interested in Kyrie, or the teams he's interested in as well. Lakers, obviously, LeBron, reuniting, try to get that number 5 for Bron. The other two teams were the Miami Heat and I believe the Phoenix Suns. Let me just double check that real quick for you guys. But I believe those are the teams. Actually, Mavericks and the Suns, not the Heat. Mavericks and the Suns. I don't think. Let's break this down. Obviously, I'm gonna leave the Lakers for last because I believe that's the team he really wants to go to. But the Mavericks, I don't see that really being a possibility. And if it does go through, I don't see it working. Kyrie Irving is really great off the ball. He could, catch and shoot. He can, have gravity on the court to make players respect him. And he doesn't really need the ball to dribble like that. But Luka, on the other hand, if Luka does not have the ball, I don't see him really having an impact, meaning that team is not really going to work out if that's where Kyrie goes. Suns, on the other hand, they do need some other guard play. I thought Mikal Bridges was really going to step up this year and kind of be like a Jaylen Brown for Devin Booker, but that didn't really work out. Chris Paul is kind of on his last leg. Kyrie would give them a kind of a spark, but I don't see the dynamic duo of Devin Booker and Kyrie Irving working. I don't see Kyrie taking a back seat to a Devin Booker. I can see him going back to LA, which I think he's going to go, and take that back seat to LeBron, be the number 2 guy. Even with Anthony Davis there, I can see him still taking that number 2 spot. And then, AD gets hurt a lot. Here's the thing I thought about earlier about Kyrie Irving going to the Lakers. I know a lot of people are saying, hey, put Russell Westbrook and some other guys in the trade package to go get Kyrie. What if you trade Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving in a sign and trade kind of thing situation? And now Kevin Durant doesn't have to leave Brooklyn because he'll have AD coming back. And both AD and KD both get hurt a lot. So I think they won't really mind that the other one's always hurt because one of them is always hurt. I think that will compensate for the Nets. The Nets will still be competitive if Anthony Davis goes over there and now you just have LeBron, Kyrie, and a bunch of pieces, and they can make that work. Instead of trying to have LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Kyrie on the team, I think that becomes a little bit, it's a little bit much for what the league and the Lakers need right now. Moving on, speaking of the Lakers, before I even get into that, make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter. I'll put all the stuff in the bottom. But speaking of the Lakers, LeBron James is probably about a good 50 points away. They're playing right now. They're playing the Pelicans on TV right now. I'm not watching the game. I'm recording this podcast because that's what I want to do. He's getting closer. The next 2 games after this, I believe, is the Thunder, which will be Tuesday. That's on TV. And Thursday will be against the Bucks. I think that's the game LeBron James should break the record. It makes the most sense, right? Kareem played for both organizations, the Bucks and the Lakers. He got rings with both organizations. Plus, it would be nice that he does it in a home game with Kareem in the stands. And if he does that, beating Kareem with Kareem in the stands against the Bucks on TV, big game, Giannis, the whole 9, I think that'll be a great moment. But LeBron is done. Before All-Star break, Bron is breaking that record, man. How y'all feel about that, man? Does this actually bump him up in a lot of people's opinions of him being the GOAT? Probably not, depending on, what kind of guy you are, what type of basketball you like, that whole 9. Now, moving over, let's go to the rope side of the podcast, man. I don't want to spend too much time. I don't want to hold y'all here too long. As this episode and episodes get better, they'll get longer. So, we're starting off quick and early. Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn has finally been official. It's now official. Going down at the Elimination Chamber, man. This past Friday, I'm recording this on Saturday, February 4th. So yesterday, we finally got the interaction between Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns in the ring to wrap up SmackDown. So Roman's cutting a promo. No Jey Uso as the Bloodline arrives on SmackDown. There's no Jey Uso. Everybody else is there. basically, building up this what is Jay going to do scenario. So Roman's in the ring. He tells Jimmy, he tells Solo to go to the bus. He yelled at him earlier. He wanted to apologize when he saw him again later in the show. Tell him, yeah, go to the bus. We got some sushi. We got food out there. Go eat. I'm going to go handle some business. So Roman's cutting his promo. Sami interrupts his promo, beats him down a little bit. They go back and forth. Then Sami cuts the promo like he doesn't want anything from you. But now I do want something from you, and that's the championship. So now we got that Montreal. Big pay-per-view. Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn is official. Here's what I think is going to happen here. I think Jay is going to be the reason why, this big turn or this big storyline is going to come to an end, right? So next week on SmackDown, the Usos have a championship match. I forget who is against. It doesn't really matter. They're not going to lose anyway. And Jay has to make an appearance. I don't think he's going to be on Raw. I think they're going to skip that too. I think he makes his return on SmackDown. They have the match. They win, but it's still like, he's still tugging and pulling. Like, he doesn't really interact with nobody. Like, they do the match. The Usos win. He doesn't really celebrate after the match is over. He doesn't even grab the belts. He leaves the ring. He's out of here. Now we're getting closer and closer because Elimination Chamber is about 2 weeks away. That happens. In Montreal, Jay comes down to the ring. I think everybody else is probably gone, or for whatever reason, everybody else is not in the building. Jay is the only one there in the bloodline. He comes, he costs Sami the match. There goes the big heat on Jey Uso, setting up the match between the Usos, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Hey, man, this storyline has been going great. So far, I don't think there's going to be a storyline after this whole Tribal Chief gimmick that's going to be able to measure up to that. But yeah, let me know, man. This is a quick episode, quick Saturday. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, man. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. I'm out of here.